about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
This is the bike tours on the Marella on deck 5. Now the bike tours, almost every port they'll run a bike tour, and they range from about £45 per person. Now on the right hand side is destination services. This is where you book all your Marella excursions, and this is where you would book them if you've not booked them online, or if you want to cancel any excursions or any additional information regarding excursions. So it's just next to the bike tours. This is the dining club. This is Marella's fine dining restaurant. I think the price is roughly £32 to £35 per person. Now this is a bookable restaurant, so I advise if you want to go on this restaurant to get it booked as early as possible. And this is on deck 5. This is Flutes on deck 6 of the Marella Explorer 2. Now this bar is classed as one of your sort of premium bars, and what I mean by that is if you're on a premium all-inclusive package, all your drinks are included at this particular bar. If you're not on the premium all-inclusive, doesn't matter, you can still go for drinks here. Any of the premium all-inclusive drinks, you would have to pay an additional fee. Now also, if you head over to our Facebook group, which is called Cruise, Travel and Explore with Stickman Steve, I've uploaded all the PDF files for all the bars and restaurants on the Marella Explorer 2, and those PDF files, it shows you the prices for the drinks if you weren't on the premium all-inclusive package, and also what drinks you can get at those particular bars. So please head over there now if you'd like to see those menus. Everybody, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more great content. Like the video if you find it helpful and entertaining, and don't forget to press that notification bell so you never miss an update. Again, thank you for your support. This is the Kora, which is on deck 6 of the Marella Explorer 2. Now, this restaurant is classed as one of your specialty a la carte restaurants. If you want to dine here, at the time when we booked this, it was around about £28.95. I think it might have gone up to around about £32.95. I would highly recommend it. Amazing restaurant. We've been here a couple of times. If you would like to see the menu for the Kora restaurant, if you head over to the Facebook group, which is Cruise, Travel and Explore with Stickman Steve, I've uploaded PDF files for this particular restaurant. Now on this restaurant, if you're sailing for 2 weeks, they will alternate the menu, so they'll have a menu A and a menu B, but if you're doing a 1 week cruise, it will probably just stay the same restaurant. But if you head over to the Facebook group, you'll be able to look at what you can order. This is the 19th fall on deck 7 of the Marella Explorer 2. Now this particular bar, again, is classed as a premium all-inclusive bar, but again, you can go away if you're not on the premium package. If you wanted any of the specialty cocktails, you can just pay an additional fee for them. But around the bar, they have the little plaques in it, and also at the tables they have these menus, and each cocktail is golf themed. Also on this particular bar, there is a golf area where you can pay. I'm trying to think now whether there's a fee to do this or you just put your name down. I think there was a fee of £15, and I think it was for 1 hour. There was a golf simulator, actually 2 golf simulators that you can hire out for an hour, and I think if no one's booked in after you, they'll let you stay on there longer. So this is the 19th fall. Again, I've uploaded the menus, the drinks menus for this particular bar on our Facebook group, which is Cruise, Travel and Explore with Stickman Steve. Now the coffee pot on deck 7 was one of our favourite places. We spent every morning here getting a double espresso. Now if you're on the premium all-inclusive, your coffees, pops, etc. will be included in the coffee pot, exception of a couple of items. Behind the counter now, which you've seen, there's a selection of cookies and little cakes. Those are not included even if you're on the premium all-inclusive. There's an additional charge for those. I can't remember how much they were. It might be about $150, $250 per cake, but your coffees, juices, all included there. Just a quick reminder for those, if this is your first vlog you've watched of mine, I've created a Facebook group called Cruise, Travel and Explore. If you go over there and join, within that group I've uploaded the PDF files of the restaurants and also the bars as well, so you'll be able to see what meals and food you can get in the restaurants and what drinks and prices, etc. So head over to the Facebook group, join that, and you'll be able to download any of those files. As you can see in this part of the coffee pot, there's a selection of jigsaw puzzles that are on this table and table just beyond that yellow cow. Now these are free for you to partake in. They're there all day for you, so if you're fancying a coffee and a puzzle, this is a place for you to go to. Now on deck 7 next to the coffee pot is also the photo gallery. So any photo shoots you've had or any photographs you've been taken, there's some little monitors here. You can see these on the right hand side. Log on to those and any pictures you've had taken will show up there. Welcome to the Squid Anchor. This is your British style pub on deck 7. Now this is at the back of the ship, or the aft as it's also known as, and within the Squid Anchor is also another bar which is called the Gin and Whisky Bar. Now this bar is accessible to everybody, but to get the drinks at this bar free of charge you have to be on the premium all-inclusive drinks package. If you're not, there's a small additional charge for each drink. Also within the Squid Anchor at the back there's the outside area for ones who want RV cigarettes or smoking. is the Gin and Whisky Bar. Now they have a wide selection of gins and a wide selection of whiskies. We spent many an evening here. We love this bar. The entertainment was also really good in here, and it was a really good atmosphere. Don't forget as well, if you want to know about the next vlogs I'm releasing, if you could press that like and subscribe button, and any new vlogs I upload you'll get a notification of anything. Also, this does me a huge favour as well, because if I don't get any comments, anybody subscribes to the channel or presses that thumbs up, YouTube won't put these vlogs out in front of you. So I'll love you if you could press that thumbs up and that notification. Thank you very much. Okay, this is the smoking area, which is on deck 7, and it's in the Squid Anchor. So go into the Squid Anchor, go right to the back next to the Gin and Whisky Bar, and you'll see a door. Go through the door, and then your smoking area is at the back of the ship. We're now on deck 12 of the Explorer 2, and you'll see along here there's lots of sunbeds, but most of these sunbeds will probably go around about 10:30 in the morning, but there is plenty of sunbeds. If you don't find any sunbeds here, there's the other decks that you can sunbathe on, and you've also got the deck 11, which has the main pool and the jacuzzis there. Okay, still on deck 12, we're going to enter the Indigo Casino and nightclub and bar. The nightclub itself, I think, starts at 11 o'clock. I might be wrong here, I do apologise. I mean, it might actually be 10 o'clock. But anyway, it's open till around about 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is your dance floor. If you like to dance, if you don't, you can just stand by and watch. You've got your bar there to your right hand side, and there's plenty of seating in here. We probably spent our first 2 nights in here up to 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunately, it ruined probably the next days because we were so tired after partying quite hard. But for you guys who like to stay up a little bit later, and also there's a stage back here as well, and sometimes you'll get bands playing on here. It's only a small casino in here, but if you like to gamble, then it's perfect for you. Now, for those who've read about the smoky margaritas and the smoky Negronis, which is additional fee for those, I think it's about £3.50 unless you're on the premium all-inclusive, and they're included. This is the bar that you get those from. Out on deck 12 again. Now you'll see some wooden tables and chairs to your right hand side. This is a smoking area. I mean, you can sit there if you want to and not smoke, but be aware that smokers do sit there. There's ashtrays there for them and smoking bins, and these are the Whirlpools on deck 11. Now also on deck 11, you may see in your brochure that's left in your room about activities, they do movies by night. This is where it's held on deck 11, just by the swimming pool where the stage is. Okay, to your right hand side you can see a big black screen or LED screen. That's where they show movies at night. Coming up on deck 12 is the shack, so the yellow hut in front of you. There you can get your drinks, so you can get your premium drinks, not a massive amount of premium drinks if you're on the premium all-inclusive. Majority are standard drinks, and there's a couple of tables and chairs here. Now, when we were on the cruise, we only managed to sit in these tables and chairs twice. Every time we went up there, they were always busy because it's a beautiful spot. You get to people watch, you're right by the bar, and then you've got the views of the ocean. So if you want a table and chair there, there's very limited, but it's really nice sitting there with a nice cold beer or cocktail. Okay, so now we're on deck 14. You might be asking, where's deck 13? Now, on the Marella cruise ship, this particular Explorer ship, I'm not sure whether this is on their entire fleet. Deck 13 isn't there. It goes from 12 to 14. So 13 isn't there if you're looking for it. Now, by the way, we're up on deck 14, which is the running track. And also on this deck, there is lots of sunbeds down both sides and at the front of the ship as well. Now you might be wondering, what's the pink bull doing on the ship? This is a theme that Marella have. On certain fleets of ship like the Discovery, the Voyager, they have a different theme. On this ship, it's bulls or cows, and they'll be dotted around the ship. I think the other one is in the coffee pot. This area is known as the Sundeck on deck 14. Again, plenty of sunbeds here. We spent many hour sunbathing here. Tends to be a little bit more quieter in this particular area than it does the main pool. Again, we're still on deck 14. Deck 14 is split between the front of the ship and the back of the ship, and this is again deck 14. So this is the veranda. This is where your cabanas are on. Now you can't just go in one of these. You can only go in one of these if you decide to pay the £100 per day. Me personally, I think it's really steep. On the cruise, I think we may have seen 4 people on the 2-week cruise in these. It's really expensive. I think if they charge £25 to £50 a day, you would probably get a lot more people using them, but for the price, we thought it was very expensive. So you've got these. If you want to hire these, if you go to guest services or to the spa, and they can arrange that for you. Again, plenty of sunbeds here, so if you're at the front of the ship or the back of the ship, you've got plenty of sunbeds. We never struggled to find a sunbed. We may have not found this sunbed in the particular area we wanted, but we definitely found a sunbed on the 2 weeks wherever we went to. Now, you get waiter service here as you do everywhere else on the ship, so if you see a waiter, just call them and they'll come and serve you and bring your drink to you. You've also got toilets just where the lifts are. Now, this is another one of our favourite areas. Okay, more cabanas coming up. So these are on the left side of the ship and the right side. So if you wanted to hire a cabana and you wanted sun, check which side you want to go on, whether you want to go on the right or the left, because one side might have sun and the other side might not have sun. If you didn't want sun, then again, check which side you want. Now on deck 15, this is where you locate your mini golf. Now mini golf is included in your cruise. There's no additional cost to play this, and you can play as many times as you want. To get the balls and the clubs, it's not this side where I am now, it's on the opposite side. I'm going to take the camera around there and show you where your golf balls and clubs are. So if you want to play golf, it's on deck 15. So coming up now, this is where you get your clubs and bowls. So you just take your club and the bowl you want and just play. You don't need to see anybody. You're free to play whenever you want to. Okay, so we're now on deck 11. Down here you have your main pools. You have Beach Cove, you've got the stage, you've got the snack shack, you've got a bar in the corner, you've got your jacuzzis. You've got quite a lot down here as well, and if you don't want to sunbathe, there's chairs that are dotted around as well. This area, of course, is the most busiest on the ship, so if you want a sunbathe, you have to get there quite early to reserve the best one you want. But this is where the majority of all the action is, the entertainment. There's a lively atmosphere down here. coming up is your pool bar. Now we found the pool bar to be quite busy most times, so what we used to do is actually go up to the other bar on deck 12, get the drinks and then come back down to here. Now coming up on the left hand side is Scoops. Scoops is your ice cream parlour. Now Scoops is not included in the normal package or the premium package. If you want the ice cream you have to pay for it. Now we got ice cream, it's gelato, and I think it was £1 a scoop, so you can get 3 scoops in total, which would be £3. Now coming up are the little huts for the snack shack. Now you can sit in here and eat, or you can sit at another table or take the food to your sunbed. It's entirely up to you. Snack shack is the pink area right in front. Now there you can get chicken, burgers, fish. You've got salads, you've got a variety of different foods. So if you don't want something that's fried, to the right hand side you're going to see a little fridge in there. They put fresh fruit, fresh sandwiches and fresh wraps every day. Okay, on your left hand side you're going to see some plates and sauces. Here you can help yourself to tea, coffee, water, juices, whenever you want to. Now coming up is the Beach Cove. The Beach Cove is not included in the premium all inclusive or the normal inclusive package. It's additional charge if you want to eat it, but it's not expensive. I think it's $15.95 per person. We ate in here on 2 occasions. The food was amazing. It was probably one of our favourite restaurants for the price as well. You got salmon, beef, a big variety of different foods. If you head over to the Facebook group, which is Cruise, Travel and Explore, all the menus for each restaurant, whether it be an included restaurant or a paid restaurant, I've uploaded those and put them as PDF files in the Facebook group. So that's Cruise, Travel and Explore. If you head over there, join, you can have a look at them or download them, and there's other information in that group there for you.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see